Hi, so I just wanted to make another quick video. I know I've been talking a lot about how the real estate market is pretty crazy right now. There's not a lot of stuff on the market. And what I want to do is take time to talk a little bit about areas that I think we're going to see the biggest growth in and around Charlotte. So if you look at Charlotte from above, you can tell that it's kind of like there's a circle around it, which is 45. And pretty much inside that circle, we have pretty much filled up. There's very few spaces where you can do a lot of new development. Maybe you can knock down some stuff and put up some new stuff, but very few areas where you really can do that inside the 45 loop. So if you look to the east side of Charlotte, you can kind of see like another loop forming where 601 is. So 601, it'll go all the way from 85, and then it goes down all the way to 74. And there's a lot of empty land in that area, and there's a lot of room for growth in that area. You're starting to see a lot of it, especially if you go towards the more north section, like Harrisburg. You see a lot of new home communities popping up there. You're starting to see a lot of new home communities pop up in and around Monroe between 601 and 45. So I feel like that area is going to see a lot of growth. Another area that I always tell my clients about this one, but people seem to be a little bit more on the skeptical side, is the Gastonia area, because you got 85 that goes straight into town right there. So the area of Gastonia I think we'll see the most growth in is going to be, if you look at 85 and 321, it makes kind of like a cross section. That bottom right quadrant I feel like is definitely going to fill up. I know that the Belmont area is already pretty full right now, and it's just spanning out more and more west of Gastonia. So these are some areas that I think are gonna fill up. Eventually over time, I think we might see it go deeper down into Lancaster, and then more south of Waxhaw, like below 75, we'll start to see a little bit more growth. But at this point, because there's not many houses on the market, the only thing that can really happen is we build more homes. And so I want to try to pay attention to areas where I see like there's going to be the biggest growth. And someone told me that does development says that we're growing like Atlanta did in the 90s. And I don't know if you've ever been to Atlanta, but Atlanta's pretty full, pretty compact. And it's at the point where you see that the smaller towns in and around Atlanta are the ones that they're showing a lot of growth as well. And I feel like we're going to get to the point where Charlotte's just going to continually grow, and it's going to expand into a lot of this suburban areas, and we're going to see an inflection in population, especially a lot of people from the north, because here it's a little bit cheaper than to live in New York, and we're conveniently located between the mountains and the ocean. So it's just an all-around good place to live, and it's a pretty affordable place compared to a lot of the places. So these are some of the areas that I think we're going to see the biggest growth.